Hello. Fuck. So today's topic is going to be ROP. ROP stands for Return Oriented Program. Basically, we could utilize return oriented programming to bypass a stack mitigation known as an X for Linux and deep for Windows. Basically, what this mitigation does is it turns off executable bits in a memory region such as the stack. So we cannot do our ordinary binary exploitation buffer overflow exploits, where we place shellcode on the stack and we control RIP to point to our shellcode and execute it arbitrarily, giving us remote or arbitrary code execution. Now, what we can do is we can use ROP gadgets, and libc. So, libc is the Linux GNU libc library. And the reason this is important is because of dynamic linking and dynamic linkage of binaries, where your binary is going to be linked with static and dynamic libraries. Right? So, what is dynamic linkage? Dynamic linkage is whenever your binary is filled with libraries that it might not need, like libc. It might not use all of the libc functions. With that in mind, there are functions like exeve, setuid, and system that we can use to maybe possibly obtain arbitrary code execution. Right? So with that in mind, whenever we run our program and everything is placed in memory, libc will be there. And so will functions like system. So we can actually call system, get the address for it, and we can summon a shell via using ROP gadgets. Now, there's going to be a amount of assembly you're going to need to know, such as calling conventions and standard assembly knowledge. So the way that function parameters are stored are via calling conventions. The first parameter is stored in RDI, second parameter is stored in RSI, third one is stored in RDX, and the rest are stored in extra registers. Right? So with that in mind, we could maybe, I don't know, pop a bit.sh string to that system function and summon a shell. We can do that via a pop RDI ROP gadget. What this will do is it'll pop the value the value that is on the top of the stack and stored in RDI. Keep in mind, this is a calling convention register, which means it will be used to store as an argument for a function, right? So it'll be laid out as if pop RDI return. Remember, return is an instruction that is used to maintain control flow entry. Who the fuck left? Bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Alright. So sorry about that. Fucking probably Krebs fucking flashbacks. Anyways, besides the point. So, with that in mind, we can maybe push something like a bin.sh string and pop it into our system function. So, with that in mind, we could use pwn tools, where we would set up our skeleton for our original exploit. You know, we have our padding, we control RIP. We're still going to be controlling RIP. We're still going to be controlling the instruction pointer, no matter what. So, usually our structuring of our payload would look like this. We're going to have our padding. We're going to have our pop RDI ROP gadget that we can use. We can get using either ROP or ROP gadget or any sort of ROP gadget searching frameworks. That'll be linked in the description, along with the plugin for GDB that is commonly used, known as GIF. We can our payload is going to be structured with pop RDI, our bin.sh string, system, setuid, 0x0 for the system UID, so we can get a fully interactive root shell. And then we're going to have our exit. Or we're going to have pop RDI ROP gadget, 0x0, and we're going to have an exit function so we can gracefully exit the interactive shell. We're going to attach a process using phone tools, and we're going to make this process interactive. We're also going to attach a debugger window using gdb.attach, and we attach to our process. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? I'm sorry. So, well, I mean, I have to show that's it. Hold on, I gotta go take a piss. Take you guys with me. Should I show Bunny? No. I'm gonna piss on my floor. What is that? Fuck you, skids.